Back to my channel. It's me, Urban, with another anime first impressions. This one's going to be on Hinamatsuri. If you've been keeping up with my channel, you probably have been hearing me say that this is the last week that I will be doing first impressions. There is more anime that I will be watching or have watched, but I have decided not to make first impressions on them, either because they just weren't that interesting to me, or I have not finished the episodes, and I really just want to make this week the last week of first impressions. Not really sure what's going to happen after this week, if I'm going to do mid-season impressions or just wait for reviews, but I'll get to you after this week. So, Hinamatsuri is going to be subbed right now, and also I guess you can say dubbed as well in High Dive. So if you haven't heard of High Dive is the new anime streamer, and they're streaming it now. I don't know if it's coming out somewhere else. I have not seen it in Crunchyroll, and I have not seen it in Funimation, and I don't usually use Amazon Prime to watch anime, so could be there, but have not seen it. It's a good one. It's interesting. It starts different in a different world, and then essentially after the first credits, the intro, you end up in this current world, and she appears to this guy who happens to be basically this rich narc or shark, sorry. Basically a guy involved in the mafia, and she really wants to essentially fit in, and it ends up, you get first impressions. First, you think, man, it's going to be a magic anime because she has magical powers. Then you kind of assume, okay, it's going to be kind of a mafia involved anime. No. Then you kind of assume, okay, this is going to be kind of like them going to missions, kind of getting all their stuff done through the mafia. Not really. It really seems like the main focus of this anime is going to be the rich mafia guy, like Nick is saying there in the comments, in the chat, and this girl who happens to have magical powers, who happens to be from a different world, kind of coming together, slice of life, living day by day. So, yeah, he happens to be in the mafia. Yes, there is some action. Yes, there is some magic. Yes, there is some fan service, not really that much. But overall, I think the two big ones, like Nick said there in the chat, is going to be slice of life and comedy. It really is funny. It does have its serious moments, but for the most part, it's just comedy. And it's very slice of life feeling to it. Overall, the graphics were great on this one. I really enjoyed it, and the comedy is great. It really just seems like a good, lighthearted anime, and I wouldn't put it in probably the top 5 of the season. Wouldn't go out of my way to say that, but I will say at least it's at the top 10 of this season, and probably 10 or 9 in that range, just because there's not a lot of good lighthearted that is coming out that is actually, that great. So, out of maybe all the season, this is the most lighthearted that I enjoy. But lighthearted is not always the best in the season. So, this is going to be one that I will end up watching to the end. Mainly because if I can't watch it through Crunchyroll, I will watch it through Funimation, and I have both accounts, so might as well use them one way or the other. I will watch this anime, and I really did enjoy it. So out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 7.5, and that's really interesting, Nick, that there happens to be an action anime, not really anime, but an action, live action series on this anime. Anyways, 7.5 out of 10 is what I give this one. Why not higher or why not lower? I think you've heard why not lower, why not higher. Again, it's not up there, guys. It's not in the top 5. So I don't want to give it an 8 or an 8.5 or even a 9, obviously. I wouldn't say that after this season this would be very memorable, unless there's like this big plot twist at the end. I doubt this one would be a memorable one. Maybe seasons 4 or 5 seasons in the future. I probably won't remember it unless I watch a clip and go, oh yeah, this is the one where there's a mafia rich guy and this little girl. So 7.5 out of 10. I still recommend it. If you have not seen it, go watch it. It's in Funimation and Crunchyroll, the most popular one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, the most important part. And like always, don't be strangers.